Thank you again for having us over.
And especially having Rowena prepare some of our favorites.
Oh, she really put her foot in that lobster ravioli. I'll tell you that much.
That's probably why I had to fight you off for a second helping, Granddad.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Everything was delicious, Anita. And don't even get me started on that pecan apple salad with that vinaigrette.
Well, you are both very welcome.
Well, Anita and I thought, what better way to celebrate you two getting back together than to invite you over to enjoy one of Martin's favorite boyhood meals.
You have told me how much you enjoyed summers on the vineyard growing up.
Yeah, I remember Kat and Chelsea and Naomi and I pigging out when Gran made her lobster ravioli. Hey, Gran, don't tell Rowena. As great as lunch was, and I know she probably followed your recipe to the letter, her ravioli doesn't hold a candle to yours.
Your secret's safe with me.
I've always found your grandmother's foot tastier than Rowena's.
Stop it, Vernon. And lower your voices. The last thing we need is Rowena on the warpath because she's feeling overlooked. And there are a few recipes that she does better than I do, and I'd like to continue enjoying them.
Yeah, got that right.
After I decided that I needed Martin to move back home, we decided to start fresh.
And the next thing you know, we were there getting married.
Again.
It's just so wonderful.
Yeah, to be able to recommit to each other in that way.
Having Mom and Dad and the kids bearing witness.
And after being so close to the brink, it meant...
Everything.
I just wish we could have been there.
No, do not feel bad. Everything came together so fast, my parents couldn't even be there because they were traveling.
And you two had been booked to speak on that panel for months out of town. In fact, if you would have tried to come to our ceremony, I would have told you to turn right back around and go to that panel. I wouldn't have forgiven myself if those future leaders were denied the story of how you and Gran met and fell in love at a civil rights march, combining the forces of entertainment and social justice to build the Dupree family legacy.
And what a legacy it is.
Here, here. And Smitty, we also wanted to take this opportunity to commemorate your place in that legacy.
Here, here.
I'm just...
You are a man who was misled by his husband for far too long because of the advice we gave him.
And we recognize how difficult it must have been for you to find your way to forgiveness for Martin and for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Vernon and Anita.
Now, I know you said you wanted a fresh start, but I don't think that's wise. Not entirely. Because the two of you, both of you, have a legacy of your own to honor. Don't forget that.
Vernon and I agree on this. You both have endured too much to choose to forget what led you to renew your vows. And burying those emotions under the light, love, and goodness of what you feel right now only delays dealing with what lies beneath the rubble.
You're right. Being shut out for so long, knowing that something massive and dangerous was looming, it did create distrust and resentment.
And anger.
And I don't want to go back to that place again.
And we won't.